Tim Brown. What's up, my brother from another mother? Yeah, I'm not going to use migga. You're a churchgoer. I don't want to shock and offend. Yeah, Timmy Brown, what, today? And Timmy Brown back in the day. Tell you what, Timmy, fact, I'm looking a lot leaner than you are. Fucking, I bet you I have lower single-digit body fat and shit, you know, and I'm white and shit. Anyhow, yeah, Tim, fact, not fiction. That sweet white powder right there, that frees. Well, here's a question for you. In your congregation, Tim, how many people are fat? How many people are sick? How many people have died from cancer? How many people have people locked up in the pen over cocaine convictions? Okay, crack is cocaine. Yeah, because that sweet white powder right there, it's going to free them all. It cures lots of it in huge doses comparatively to what's used now because it's so fucking sweet. Excuse the language. Fuck it, man. You know, you've heard worse. You've been in how many locker rooms? Yeah, fact, not fiction. Dan Quinn discovered that stevia is a superior stimulant to cocaine when used like a white powder. That's illegal. And when huge doses make things sweet, man. It knocked 62 pounds and 6 breast tumors off my uncle in 4 months. Oh, and Timmy, yeah, do you recognize me? Frank Stams, or who's playing him on Facebook, he says that you don't remember, dog. Here, let me jog your memory for you. Do you remember me now? Okay? You know, I was like a force of nature, dog. How about this, Tim? Do you even remember the play, dog? Fact. I quit football immediately after this play, Tim. Yeah. When I hit the sidelines and I got fired for fucking making an LT type stop, I'm like, fuck football. I hate coaches. I would have so many of these motherfuckers killed, man. Worthless pieces of shit that are parasites on humanity. Fact, not fiction, Tim. This is proof that stevia works, dog. Okay? 255-pound Samoan, savage. He hits me with everything but the kitchen sink. If not for stevia, I'm probably fucking dead. Anyhow, see that fight in about 20 seconds. I hit him, well, maybe 30 seconds. We do a Ali type rope-a-dope, you know. I shouldn't have let him hit me. It was dark as fuck in the ring. Couldn't see him all that well. He's Samoan. Yeah. Fact, not fiction. Anyhow, yeah, we've already covered stevia curing. Tell you what, a little field trip. Come on, lights, camera, action. To emperorsherbologist.com. Usain Bolt, Johan Blake, any one of our guys, okay? Tyson Gay or something like that. I did a video. I forget his name. Anyhow, I bet you he's tough as fuck with a last name like Gay. Seriously. He was either kicking ass or running away. Maybe that's why he's fast as fucking shit. Anyhow, Timmy, that $13.95 little bottle right there, stick your finger in it, taste it. It gives you a hour surge of power. Straight up, it would power a top level athlete to potentially shattering the world record if they were close to it. Anyhow, yeah, let's see if I can find where the fuck I am. Yeah, we just saw that, and I wrote this to everybody. It's about Lou Holtz's house. Did I say that correctly? Lou Holtz's house. Prophecy. Pure H2O cures another stage 4 cancer victim. Cures them all, in fact. Pure H2O equals most sought after drink on planet. Easily paying an exorbitant price to one of those homes surrounding Lou Holtz and inserting new neighbors who do nothing but crash the property value of my home, thereby starting the neighborhood slide. Each neighbor eventually selling, some falling over themselves to do it ASAP, laugh out loud. And this will continue wherever Lucifer Lou goes, unless he or someone connected with Notre Dame and who actually likes that monstrous piece of shit asks in return for getting the sweet cure and or violin famous. I'm not to tell Lou Holtz's truth, thereby ruining his legacy forever. Yeah, and Tim, fact, I'm the guy who discovered how everybody across America is going to be able to sit on their ass, eat like a pig, and be lean like they were or should have been when they were young. Okay, fat is, it's a plague in America, dog. And yeah, fact, I was going to oh wait a minute, did I pull up? Does this go to Lucifer Lou Holtz? This might, no, I was gonna pull up a picture of Lou looking like Granny. Imagine why he hated my guts. Seriously, a physical genetic defect. I mean, seriously. And yeah, firing me for the play, that was a major fuck up, dog. Okay, fact, not fiction, Tim. We should have a kangaroo court on TV where guys can sue coaches, okay, for fucking them over, homie. Straight up. Talk with a football player in high school tonight, as a matter of fact, as another homosexual comes out. It's a natural defense mechanism, Tim Brown, of any animal herd. And I'm wondering how your church deals with fucking nature, alright? Homosexuality, big fucking deal. Who cares? You know what? It's not the gays that are ass raping kids and shit, okay? It's guys like Jerry Sandusky, alright? Fucking Lou Holtz is just as bad, okay? Fact, Tim. I heard you in the locker room complaining about bruises. Tony Rice, cannon shots, dog, okay? He was one of the best fucking quarterback prospects I've ever seen in my life, homie. You ever seen a quarterback in the NFL throw end zone to end zone? Remember when we all saw Timmy do it? I mean, not Timmy. Tony, okay? Yeah, a lot of T's. Anyhow, yeah, so I saw Holtz fucking tackle him to the ground in a fit of manic rage and then hang like a koala bear when he tried to do it again, man. I saw him ruin Tony Rice and Marty Lippincott. I saw Marty Lippincott kick the shit out of Tony Siragusa, you know, chubby on ESPN game film. Jerry Faust told me if I come to Notre Dame, I'm going to play on the same defensive line as Marty Lippincott, and we're going to form the nucleus for the best defense to ever touch the field. Jerry was a master recruiter, wasn't he? You know, he got you, didn't he, Tim? Fact, not fiction, homie. I'm saying that Lou Holtz threw games, dog, okay? Me sitting in the sands when I'm a man-child fucking everything and anybody up in my path, dog, okay? Wasn't that true? I was ferocious, straight up, putting people out of fucking practice. And Rich Morrison, did I end your career with a concussion in hitting drills? Yeah, I was savage, all right? Went through 6 fucking face masks my final year, Frank Stamps. And what I'm saying, fact, not fiction, dog. Frank Stamps being on the field cost Cedric Figueroa a first-round draft pick. Straight up, okay? Figs at his true position racks up the stats, okay? So, Frank, you actually owe Cedric Figueroa money, homie. Now, it's not your fault that Holtz fired me, but what I'm saying, I'm a potential weapon of mass fucking destruction, dog, okay? Could you cover running backs man-to-man? I could. I did it in practice, Frank. You were a running back. How come they didn't move you to a position where you cover guys that you played with? Because you were too fucking slow. So they moved Figs over to a position that gets zero fucking stats, dog. The NFL got him cheap. And in you, fact not fiction, they got a fucking second round bust, okay? Look at your stats. Fuck, they just kept you around because what? They were in, I mean, whatever. It doesn't matter. But fact, if I don't quit the game on the spot, I can easily walk onto the Raiders, Tim. That was one choice. And then I thought, you know what? I'm going to run into monsters over and over and over again, man. Because basically, that's, I mean, that's where they fucking congregate, all right? Positions of power, all right? And fact, Lou Holtz ruined 3 NFL careers that I know of. And he threw the Texas A&M game. Fact, not fiction, Timmy. I'm sitting in the stands thinking John Foley is starting against a fucking first-team All-American. John, linebacker, hurt, weak as fuck, never practiced. And he's starting? Straight up. It's like this, Tim. Stevia in massive doses. Tell you this, homie. Isn't it true that fucking, well, you're looking decent, okay? And I'm saying that, yeah, I'm looking better because of stevia. And massive doses of stevia, Tim Brown, vanish all the fat, all the cancer, all the diabetes, basically all the sickness in everybody in your congregation, brother. And you know what? You could easily fund that and prove what I'm saying is true. And if you did this, Tim Brown, and if you wanted me to not tell the truth about Lucifer Lou Holtz, okay, then I wouldn't do it. You know, it's more important to save lives than to fucking pay back, give retribution, even though it's so richly deserved, dog. Straight up. How much money did Lou Holtz cost Tony Rice? Okay? Big pay cut in the CFL, homie. Okay? That kid was first round material. I saw Lou Holtz ruin him. You know? Marty Lippincott. Anybody ever heard of him? Fucking Tony Siragusa. His fat ass is on ESPN, dog. Continuing to fucking bankroll on what he deserves. Okay? Because he was a stud. I also saw Marty Lippincott kick his ass. And isn't it true, Timmy, that big punt return of yours, okay, when we won the game against USC, only reason we won is because Holtz inserts Marty Lippincott at nose tackle, dog. Straight up. He wanted to win that game. So, Marty on the bench fucking stops him. In fact, not fiction, Tom Galloway. Tim Brown, isn't it true that your roommate is supposed to wake you up for meetings? Correct? All right? Tom Galloway. You have been convicted in kangaroo court, bitch, for not waking me up for that meeting that I missed that gave Holtz the excuse not to play me when it was a pass rush game and I would have taken over in the Coliseum, okay? And straight up, Timmy, I fucking sprinted, dog, to the meeting and I got there on time. And you know what the fucking little assistant said? They said, no, Coach Holtz wants to see you after the meeting and shit. And then Kovo and all those guys, and I think you too, went on my behalf to get me to dress out. And you know what? Ask Cedric Figueroa if he did or did not say this to me. He said, you're better than everybody that I play with at San Diego. Okay? But since Holtz hates you as evidence, yeah, I get fired, Lou. I didn't have the ability to play. Cocksucker, I'm going to ruin you. Anyhow, but I have to go up to the CFL and wreck it and then come back down, Tim Brown, and ask Figs if I did or did not say this. Fuck football. I would have motherfuckers killed, man. Fucking, what was that? Fat ass Scott Reardon, punk ass bitches like that. I would have fucked them up, dog. Straight up. So, you know what? Why not just get to the source? You know, every football player thinks he's bad and shit. I'm gonna fucking try boxing. You know, I'm a white boy. Don't really have to be all that good. Make a lot of money and shit. Tim Brown, Help get Stevia famous, and if you want me to go silent on Lou, I will. Peace out, migga.